Welcome to Winston-Salem, a city of arts and innovation. Before the Declaration of Independence was signed and we were a nation, pioneers traveled the Great Wagon Road south to create this place. That was 1753. It became one of America's first and most creative places. In fact, the vast wilderness of our state was opened and North Carolina was created not directly from the coast, as you might imagine, but from Salem, a village of creative craftspeople and entrepreneurs who were innovative, artistic, and musical. Like many other mid-sized cities across America, we have not told our stories well. To our fellow citizens, our children, newcomers, or to the outside world. So we don't leverage some of our biggest assets, the stories that make us unique and inviting as a place to live, learn, work, play, visit, or reimagine life, to flourish. And we're paying the price. As I learned abruptly 2 years ago that Salem Academy and College, founded 1772, the oldest school in the country for women and girls, had serious financial challenges and needed urgent help, or it would be lost. I was shocked. I soon learned that apparently nobody in the community knew. So I began to wonder, what else might be in trouble? My wife urged me to do something about it and not wait for others. So I did. I have 46 years of listening to her, and it's paid off. Fortunately, people rose to meet Salem College's surprise challenge, but we need a way to get ahead of such community surprises. At my core, I'm a connector. So I reached out to an unrelated network of 50 or so people to explore the problem and seek solutions. It was a diverse and inclusive group, which also paid off. One of my best community partners is the amazing Cheryl Lindsay. She's head of diversity and inclusion for Hanes Brands, which has 70,000 employees in 40 countries worldwide and manages all that connectivity from a creative campus right here in Winston-Salem.
People often say that Winston-Salem has more arts, historic and cultural assets than any other city its size anywhere. That's a lot of assets to keep up with. To learn more about our community, we decided we first needed to inventory our assets. Second, we needed to prioritize them. Third, we needed to learn our simple strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And fourth, we needed to find out how the entire community could help. So we formed the Creative Center of North Carolina, a name suggested because Salem was the first creative center located in the center of the state. Creative then and creative now. And today, here we are at the University of North Carolina School of the Arts, the heart of creativity in Winston-Salem. The UNC School of the Arts is composed of 5 unique schools: dance, design and production, drama, film, and music. It has college, high school, and graduate programs all on one campus. It is also gaining expertise in artificial intelligence and virtual reality. From here, we can look out over Winston-Salem and see many of our treasures. Unlike other cities that may have only a few, we have 43 cultural arts and historic treasures, including Old Salem Museums and Gardens, Renota House Museum of American Art, the Diggs Gallery, and the Southeastern Center for the Contemporary Art. We have 17 major festivals, from River Run International Film Festival that annually attracts more than 18,000 attendees, to Out at the Movies, to the National Black Theater Festival, which hosts 60,000 visitors. Winston-Salem attracts employees because while they're moving here for a career, they're nestling into a community that can meet every need. For millennials and Gen Z, we are the city where small businesses can thrive because of incubation centers and innovation. And across the spectrum, we've received national awards as one of the best places to retire. The Creative Center of North Carolina's website is filled with information about all these incredible assets in our community that need to be shared. The Creative Center hopes to develop a community grants program to provide funds to nonprofits for innovative, creative solutions and to help make community organizations more sustainable. We are using the lens of creativity to identify and solve problems, and that includes thinking outside the box, being innovative.
While we're just getting started and not even publicly out of the gate yet, we've made tremendous progress that has been mostly volunteer-driven. We have formed a strong, diverse, and inclusive board, connected nationwide with a diverse national advisory board, formed a local grassroots connectivity area network, organized as a nonprofit, been approved by the Winston-Salem Foundation for tax-deductible gifts, and applied for 501c3 status, conducted a baseline survey of community thinking on assets and needs, established a website, soon to be launched, be sure to check it out, collaborated with New York's new museum because it selected Winston-Salem the Idea City for 2021. And last, we joined the first cohort of this incredible Builders and Backers. Woo! That's where we are today.
Hi, I'm Steve Nedvedek, and I'm a professor of innovation at Wake Forest University. I went to Wake Forest, I met my wife there. 2 of our 3 kids are Demon Deacons, and it's not an understatement for me to say that I love the community of Winston-Salem, and I want to see it thrive. When one of our institutions, whether it's medical, educational, historical, or cultural, is hurting, then they all hurt. In this interdependent reality that we live in, the Creative Center of North Carolina is laying the track to help Winston-Salem grow and solve problems together. As a new organization, we are just now building the infrastructure that we need in order to collaborate and creatively address our problems together. We are so fortunate to learn from builders and backers, and we're grateful for your attention. We want to knock down the silos that are disconnecting us. The ingredients are all there, they exist. We just need to mix them up, intersect them more, so that they can create more sparks of innovation and create a brand new chapter of growth in Winston-Salem's history. And that's where Builders and Backers comes in. Your support will help us reconnect the community's neural network. It'll help us bring our world-class assets together, and it's going to help us ignite our shared story and pride for living in what really is the creative cradle of North Carolina. Finally, your support allows us to prototype our processes and our solutions, providing a model for the future that communities all over the state can then adopt. Dr. Maya Angelou was one of my professors, and she was a proud resident of Winston-Salem. She famously said, "We are more alike, my friends, than we are unalike." And that is the essence of the Creative Center of North Carolina. We've already started, we've narrowed our focus, and we've begun helping each other. But we need to get some projects done, and we need some big wins under our belt. We believe that our solutions could help so many more people than just those in Winston-Salem. Thank you for listening to the opening chapter of our story.
As we started our fellowship with Builders and Backers in August, we were asked to provide or create an artifact, defined as representing something broken in our community. This was about as creative as I could get, separating this map of the city as US 52 does, and mapping our top treasures. For me, the artifact was our great collection of amazing assets that were siloed. This is not about blame, as we all own the problem. So we have amazing assets in Winston-Salem. Creative Center wants to help make sure they are known, funded, supported, and put to great use. We have a lot that the community can use, do, leverage, and our goal is to get the ideas, creating together in ways that help community, a new model to flourish.